Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is XxsnipzkillaxX here, and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today, guys, I got a great replay for you. This is me and my M4043 here on, I believe, Muravanka on a nice Tier 8 battle. Now, you may be wondering why I haven't been uploading any World of Tanks replays or anything. It's because I've just been having such terrible games in this game so far. It's ridiculous how terrible the teams are being. Until I got this game, and this game it shows patience, it shows use of skill, and a bit of map awareness, and just blind luck, pretty much. So starting it off here, we're going to move to the A3 position with the M12 here, and get some nice little hiding spot here. I do have a camo net equipped on my M4043, and I do have a mark of excellence, which is always good to know that you're a little bit decent at it, and to make sure that you're nice and hidden. And look at this WZ here, pushed up a little bit too much, and he is now gone. So that is the norm I was getting pretty much in my games, and pretty soon, wait for it, it's gonna be just a second or so, come on, there we go, Chaffee's dead. Already down 2 tanks, and it's not even a minute into the game. So if you're wondering why I've not been uploading replays, this is why. Now also to point out, I am on SPG Mission 14, Joint Offensive. I have to do 3,000 damage to enemy heavy tanks and enemy tank destroyers, and this T-28 prototype is looking like such a juicy target. Come on guys, spot him. Where is he? Where is he? No. Oh, there's a Carnarvon here, 1500 HP, and he's already halfway down, but I'll take 746.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And there's the first kill of the game, and it was me. And there's that prototype. Oh, he's so juicy. He's on full health too. That 1150 damage would be just amazing towards this mission. There he is, come on. Come on, the reload is so long on this thing, it's insane. Down 3 tanks, I have 1 kill, and I'm trying to get this proto. Come on. Come on, where is he? Can we do it? We're almost there. And, come on, fire, fire. Got him, nice. Second kill of the game. Already almost at 2,000 hit points of damage done, but we're in a bit of trouble here. If you can look down at the A or 1 or 2 line, we are actually losing very heavily down there. Got an E25 pushing very aggressive against our stirrer. We got a T-34-2 approaching M41 Bulldog, CDC, and just a bunch of other tanks here. And our KV-5 is not going to be able to hold up against this, and he is already gone. Looks like our stirrer mill got the E25, which decreases the pressure on us here. Come on, there's a Hellcat too. More HP towards this mission is gonna help. I don't think he's there anymore. Nope, he is not there. There is a CDC though. I'm not sure why I did not choose to fire at the CDC, and why I would bother aiming at a Chaffee, but who knows. There's also a J Panther down there. He's probably somewhere around that area still camping. He is not that great of a player. There is a T-34-2. He is a pretty dangerous player, and I would like to take him out. But unfortunately, he is not spotted right now. And our tanks are pulling back, and we're getting really bunched up here. Don't quite have a shot at the Pershing. I could try and splash damage him, but the T-34-2 pops back up. Can we get him? Oh, come on, Artie. Oh, the bad aim, and nope, he is gone. M12 takes a speculative shot. We're all just huddled in this corner, trying to just defend against all these enemy tanks. Like, this is... Oh, he is there. And... third kill. At this point, I was actually looking like this game was looking really up. I was excited about this game. But now we need to move because a lot of our tanks are low on HP. So let's try and relocate. I don't really want to hit this M12. I don't really want to damage him. Come on, there we go. Oh, there's the J Panther. Come on, his HP. The HP advantage. Oh, see, this is why I don't really like Artie, is the long aim time and the long reload means that all that HP, all 850 of it, I just lost. But I still got a kill.
They're knocked out.
So 4 kills, 320, actually 3,281 damage, sorry. And we are winning 10-6. What's gonna happen next? This enemy team's pretty much surrounded. There is, in my opinion, no way that they could win this. Still on reload. Trying to find this Hellcat. Remember, I am on SPG-14. I do have to do 3,000, and I have not done the 3,000 yet. I have done close to about 2 or 2.5, but I have not done 3 yet. Where is this Hellcat? Where is he? CDC pops into view. Think I'm gonna go for the CDC. Nope. There's the Hellcat. Oh, that long aim time. Come on. Come on, aim in. Now this is getting a little bit dangerous here. Got a Hellcat and a CDC versus a very, very low health T26E4 and a Hellcat. M12 misses his shot, and I think that was a splash hit. I'm pretty sure, because when we come back, the CDC is going to be very low on health. Chaffee is still alive. He is a really good player. I'm surprised that they haven't been able to kill him yet. Come on, IS-6, you can get him. Oh, Hellcat's back. And, oh, unfortunately lost my M12 buddy there. He was a good player, really helpful, really just positive opinions about me. But now we have double trouble. Got a CDC who just got taken out by a missed shot by the T-34, and now we have a Hellcat. And 5th kill. Oh, 5 kills. That is just insane. Yeah, when I first got in this game, I was just thinking, we're just gonna lose. You know, I don't like having negative thoughts like that, but if you're gonna have terrible games all night, then you just kinda expect it. But this game really just pumped me up, and really just showed me that if you put in a lot of hard effort and you get very, very blind luck, then you're gonna be able to come out on top with 5 kills. So at this point, I'm asking guys, come on, Top Gun Artie replay for my channel, come on. Now they are gonna do the right thing here, and they're going to move towards the cap circle. A44 there making a very, very good comment. Put like our 2 tanks in the cap and try and flush them out. But sometimes that doesn't work. I'm just gonna sit here and cover base. And now it is just a waiting game. Come on, Mr. Chaffee, where are you? You gotta be here somewhere. You can't hide that well. Minute 10 left on the cap counter. He's probably hiding up in that corner or hiding over there. T28 Proto is doing the right thing here. He's actually moving over towards that side so that the Chaffee can't sneak around and get in my backside. And our T34 just enters the cap circle. putting our time down to get this Top Gun to 20 seconds. Come on. Come on, Chaffee, show yourself. I want this Top Gun. I want it. I want it. Come on, 13 seconds. 11. 6. There he is. There he is. Guys, get out of the cap circle. Get out of the cap circle. Just furiously typing. Get out of the cap circle. He's coming around behind me. And everybody gets off the cap. Come on, aim gun. Aim. If I miss this shot, I'm dead. And that'd be such a disappointment. Come on. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. This is so tense. Where is he? There he is.
Target acquired. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And that's it. An artillery Top Gun. Just pure amazing. Oh, just love this replay. Like I said, when I got in here, I was speculative that we were just going to lose, but oh my god, to come out with a Top Gun in an artillery, especially with one with such a long reload, it's just amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this M4043 replay, this amazing Top Gun on such a terrible night of World of Tanks. You know, the great map awareness, the great shooting, the blind luck, it just makes for like a perfect replay. And if I could give any of you guys some tips, one thing you need to do is make sure that you let your artillery aim, because if you do not let it aim, this shot, this game-winning shot, would have been a complete miss, and I would have lost my tank. But unfortunately, I did. I did get it. So ladies and gentlemen, checking out my M4043 replay here, we got a Mastery Badge, Bruiser medal, a Gores medal, which is actually a very, very amazing medal to get. Getting damage 10 times the amount of my hit points, which is about 400, and that's just an amazing medal to get. I am really happy that I got this medal, along with 33,307 credits made and 1,158 XP, completely undoubled, as long as a Top Gun and a high caliber. So looking at our score here, we got 4,887 damage, again 6 kills, 1,158 experience, and most of our damage was over 300 meters, a nice 3,726. Fired 7 shots, 5 out of 5 hit that we saw, and 2 caused splash damage. So this right here tells me that we did actually splash damage as a CDC for around 700 damage. I'm not sure the exact number, and you know, I'm just not going to really calculate it. And we walked away with a good profit of 17,000, and 509 credits. Such a good game here. I'm extremely happy that I had the pleasure of being able to share this replay with you guys and play this game, having such a bad night of World of Tanks, and I'm sorry that it's taken so long to upload these replays, but I really hope you enjoy them. And I got 2 more coming, so stay around, or stick around I guess I should say, and check them out. These are actually 2 replays that have been sent in for my replay contest, and I encourage you guys to send in as many replays as you want and have as much fun with this, and just make sure that most of your replays are in your best interest. And I will see you guys in the next one. So here we are, guys. We have replay number 2 here. This one was submitted by Def Gandalf here, one of the guys who I first talked to, who submitted his replay for my replay contest first here. And his M41 Walker Bulldog on Pearl River in a nice tier 8 matchup with not too many tier 8s on either side. Now, Def Gandalf is a pretty good player, I would say. His team does have a 60% chance to win, which is actually a very good chance. Of course, you can always have that 40% chance where you do lose. But Mr. Def Gandalf here is definitely going to show us that you will not lose. So Def Gandalf here is heading over to this little area down here, down at the J5 area, and he's going to be doing a little bit of spotting here. Now the M41 Walker Bulldog is definitely a very good scout tank. The autoloader on it is extremely good for penetrating very thick armor with a nice 175mm penetration. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Nice 175mm penetration. And he does have heat shells just in case he can't get through some of that thick tier 8 or 7 armor with 210mm. So he starts off here doing a little bit of scouting, not finding too much. There is a lot of concealment down there. Lets his binos activate, and there's a T-37. So first tank spotted, not too much of a threat, and he's gonna go for it. T-34-85 there, taking the liberty to go ahead and start attacking this T-37. And Mr. Gandalf using a little bit of auto aim here. Comes to his rescue, and oh geez, this is not going to be good. A lot of medium tanks coming this way. The T-34-85 just got completely wrecked with an ammo rack. Oh, that sucks so much. Def Gandalf here, he's taken a very damaging hit. Double tracking hit. He uses a repair kit. Now in that situation, I probably would have used my repair kit too right at first to avoid taking any more tracking shots or damage. But he does the right thing at the second time to make sure his tracks don't get taken out. He does use a little bit of auto aim here. It's actually a pretty good thing, because taking the time to stop and aim in this kind of situation would not work out too well. Takes another tracking shot. Now he's wide open, out of ammo. And this Chromo has a very good rate of fire, but he completely misses. And Def Gandalf is good to pull back. So what's he gonna do now? Turns around. Sees an enemy Tiger in the square there, facing off against one of his Cromwells. And he's going to go over there and start helping. Putting the good mobility of the M41 Walker Bulldog to use. Cromwell's down on pretty low HP here. Come on, Def Gandalf, you're reloaded. You can take on this Tiger, no problem. Gets spotted there, most likely by the T-25 AT. But the Tiger is already dead by the time he gets there. Oh, that was just bad talking about me. Gets spotted again by the T-25 AT. He does not want to get hit by that tank, especially if he has 105mm, which pretty much does about, I'd want to say, 300 damage average. I'm not sure about the exact number, but I do know that the 105mm is a very dangerous gun. Spotted there again, either by the T-25 AT or the Cromwell. Oh, that jump shot. That was just a nice dodge there. T-25 AT, a little bit of tunnel vision there. He probably should have turned around and assaulted Def Gandalf. But now he's going to leave his Cromwell buddy in the dirt. And the Cromwell here is just going to get completely destroyed by this autoloader. Look at him. One shot away and he is dead. Mr. Def Gandalf here carrying this game a little bit like a boss. I wouldn't say he's essentially carrying it, but he's actually doing a very good amount of damage. Look at that. Just amazing skill right there. Focusing down on the low health tank, and then going for the higher health tank. Tries to get the Cromwell with an auto aim. I probably wouldn't have used an auto aim there. Most likely a manual aim would have worked a lot better. But now he's playing a little bit of ring around the rosy with a T-34-2. Come on team, get up there and help him. He's only got 2 shells left. E-25 not looking too good. Hellcat not looking too good. Puts in a fire shot. Oh, that's gotta really hurt. And he is dead. Good job, team. That is some good teamwork there. Only a lurver left, so Def Gandalf's like, I think I've done pretty good. Says thank you to his team. And in a moment here, they're going to win. There it is. liver down, 3 kills, 1,931 damage, and a very good replay here from Def Gandalf. So guys, a good result here for the M41 Walker Bulldog. Did a pretty good job taking out the enemy team, doing quite a bit of damage. Look at this poor T-34-2. Set on fire, just completely destroyed by our good little Hellcat down there. And let's take a good look at Mr. Def Gandalf's post-game stats. So ladies and gentlemen, checking out Def Gandalf's stats here, or post-game results I should say. He got a second class mastery badge, fire for effect, a healthy 22,009 credits, and 1,862 doubled experience for the day, and as well, 3 kills, I believe. Where is he? Actually, he was not top on damage. That's kind of disappointing. It was top on experience though. He got 3 kills and 1,931 damage. Very, very good replay here by Def Gandalf. Most of his damage was done up close and personal. He fired 18 shots, 16 direct hits, and 15 penetrations, which is a pretty good ratio for doing damage. And coming out with a nice healthy profit of 10,629 credits. This just shows you exactly what you can do in the Walker Bulldog if you put it in the right hands of the right player. So be sure to stick around for one more replay, guys. Again, I would like to say that I am sorry for not uploading sooner, but I have been working like a dog. I have 2 jobs going right now, and I don't mean to complain to you guys, but it's just been insanely busy in my schedule. I have 4, actually, I just got, you guys wouldn't notice, but I just got 4 more replays for my replay contest, so there's quite a bit of competition going here. So again, I encourage you to just submit as many replays as you want. Make sure that they're in your best interest, that they're your best gameplay, and that they're in the current patch so that I can play them, because I can't actually install other old patches because I do not have the hard drive space. So guys, we have one more replay here to check out, and let's get right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and for our third and final replay for this episode, we have Mr. David Hughes here in the KV-4 in a Tier 9 matchup on NVidia. And if I might say, the KV-4 is an extremely strong tank in any Tier 9, 8, or maybe even Tier 10 games, just because of the amazing frontal armor, the amazing turret armor, and even the side armor of this tank is extremely good for side scraping. And I really believe that Mr. David Hughes here is going to show us just what he can do in the KV-4. Statistically, XVM says he is not the greatest player, but if I may add, the numbers, they don't mean anything. This is just an amazing replay. Not so much of a carry, but definitely what you can do in the KV-4. And as well, we're going to get a little bit of a funny moment in chat between Mr. T30 here and definitely the 110. So right here we have Mr. David Hughes moving to the D1, spots an AMX 12 ton, puts in a great tracking shot, wasn't fully aimed, but nonetheless got him, and T30 comes to take him out. Pretty simple start here. T30 kinda taking up the corner, pushing Mr. David here out. And then an ISA comes behind him, and he has been spotted. They're just blocking him in now. But that doesn't matter to Mr. David Hughes. He's in a KV-4. T32 pops up, and he is just gonna rip this guy apart. No, I don't have a KV-4. I definitely love to get a KV-4 just because look at this. He's just absolutely ripping this T32 apart. Bouncing the shots from him, only took minor tracking damage, another bounce, and he finishes him off. So that's his first kill for the game, already at 1,440 damage. IS-8 just pushing blindly ahead. You know, if I was the IS-8, I'd probably hide behind the KV-4, but he's doing pretty well. Gets a good side shot in the M103 here, and pushes up. KV-4 being amazing at side scraping, and he did exactly the right thing. He turned his turret almost as if you were driving a mouse, He turned his turret when he was not firing to show the exposed side armor of the turret, instead of showing his front mantlet, which even a T26 E4 could go through. And if you don't believe me, trust me, I've done it. It surprised me as much as it surprised the KV-4. Keeping his turret turned here on this KV-3. KV-3 bounces off the top of his armor, takes another damaging shot from that E50, and gets blown in the side by a T49. No one expected that coming. But again, it does not matter to Mr. Hughes. He's leaving on that KV-3 on 34 health, and he's just side-scraping like a boss right here. Can't quite find a shot on the STA. T30's a bit in the way, nor on the lore. So, he's going to take advantage of this and move up. Now, how I can really tell that the numbers don't lie is he actually sent me in 4 replays for my replay contest, and I gotta say, they were really good replays. I really enjoyed watching them. He just showed me how great of a player he is. He's probably even a better player than me, and his stat, like his WN8, shows that it's worse. But it is just amazing what he can do in his tanks. Finds the STA, a good shot there. STA doesn't quite shoot at him. And is he gonna get him? He gets him. Team's winning 8-4. This is pretty much a guaranteed win until all those enemy tanks up top, which I did not spot until now, are pushing on base. But Mr. Hughes does not care. He's in the KV-4, very strong tank. He's going to push back to base and hold off these invaders. Unfortunately, the KV-4 does not have a very good top speed limit. I believe it's like 24? Yeah, 24. He's hovering around 24, so he's not very fast, but he does have good armor, especially against tier 9s, even medium tier 9s, such as the lower 40 ton, which has a pretty decent penetration on its auto loader if it has the top gun. Making a little bit of boo-boo there, taking a lot of speed off of his tank for hitting that pile, but it does not matter, because T30, W-off, Panzer IV, KV-4, and a T71 can definitely hold off all these tanks, even an ISU. Can he find the lore? Misses a shot, hitting the train car. Oh, that's such a disappointment. But alas, he is doing pretty good here. 2 kills, 3,552 damage. And there's only 3 of them left. W's, I guess, taken out with a T30. T30, he's not a bad player. He's kind of jerking this one. Even the 110 was a jerk. But what can you do? They win the game anyway. Mr. David Hughes, thank you so much for saying in this replay. You really showed just how good the KV-4 is. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed these few replays here. I'm sorry for such a long absence on replays, but again, I have been working like crazy to make some money and hopefully go off to college in less than a month. This replay contest is probably going to be the last thing that I do for now until I get back from college. But again, I'd like to thank all you guys for sending in your replays. If you guys have any more replays, keep sending them in. The contest is not done for another 2 weeks, I believe, and there is no limit on how many replays you can send in. But before we end this video, guys, here, let's check out Mr. David Hughes' post-game stats and see just how well he did in his KV-4. So checking out Mr. David Hughes' post-game stats here, he made a First Class Mastery Badge, a Shellproof Medal, Fire for Effect Medal, and Bruiser Medal, making a healthy 43,713 credits, as well as a doubled 2,306 experience. He finished top on his team of damage of 3,552 damage with 2 kills and 1,153 experience undoubled. Mr. David Hughes here also blocked 2,130 damage in his amazing Steel Monster of KV-4, and made a profit of 21,513 credits. So I'd like to thank you, Mr. David Hughes, for sending in this replay, and I'd like to thank my audience for watching this. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video, and keep sending in your replays. Bye-bye!